Thanks. New this morning, Charlotte city leaders are working to address the alarming rise in youth crime. New data shows us that 15 to 17-year-olds make up about 4% of Charlotte's population. However, they account for about 10% of all arrests. It's why WCNC Charlotte's Richard Devane joins us now from the Government Center. Richard, leaders say we just need to focus on our kids.
That's absolutely correct. They say that is very important, Kia. Good morning to you. A good Tuesday morning all. And they say they need a plan that they can put into action that will help reduce youth crime, they say, over the next half decade. Now, they had this meeting yesterday, and they basically talked about a number of things. This was the group that was tasked with addressing ways to help reduce youth crime in Charlotte. They released some of their findings. The City Council's Housing, Safety, and Community Committee held its April meeting and discussed some of the evidence-based programs that have shown potentials in other cities. They also looked at programs like the ATV, Alternatives to Violence program. They looked at its progress. Research shows that there are several factors that help create youth crime, including access to resources, exposure to trauma, and lack of support for and from families and neighborhoods. Final recommendations should be released sometime next month.
We all recognize there's a sense of urgency around the recommendations, but I think the first week of May is the soonest that we can get there. And while the manager's recommended budget obviously will be out on May 6th, that wouldn't preclude us from entertaining some opportunities in fiscal year 25. We may just have to get creative as we're looking at available funding sources that we could have at our disposal.
And all of the city leaders were also saying, city council members saying, it's urgent and it's important that we address this issue and that we also have funding when we ask for these programs. We're right here in Charlotte. Richard Devane, send it back to you.